Hi, my name is Marcus Fan Zhengwei, and this is my presentation one video for BUS279 Digital and Social Media Marketing. In this video, I will present my Sprint 1 overview and defense. In Sprint 1, I audited the WIS Coffee website. The focus was on the digital engine room, which means looking at how a website uses digital and conversion elements to guide customers towards action. I look at areas such as the hero session, call to action buttons, social proof, peace of mind, shipping information, the product descriptions, navigation, and the overall user. I will focus on the two main frictions that I think are the most important. The first friction is the weak trust signals and unclear shipping information. The second friction is a cluttered attention hierarchy and unclear CTA path. I will explain why these issues matter and how they can be improved and how they connect to these concepts covered in this module. I will also explain two A/B tests that can be used to check whether the suggested improvements are effective. Before I explain the frictions, I want to introduce the main concepts that guide my analysis for this website. The first concept is the itch and scratch metaphor. The itch is the customer's need or problems, and the scratch is how the brand solve it. For the Wix Coffee website, a customer may visit the site because they want good coffee, a relaxing cafe experience, or an easy way to buy coffee beans online. So the website should act as the scratch by making the experience simple, clear, and trustworthy. If the website creates doubt or confusion, then it does not fully solve the customer needs. The second concept is text versus friction. Text refers to the normal effort, time, money, or risk that customers are willing to accept when they see value. For example, if I want to buy coffee beans online, I may accept spending a few minutes comparing products or reading description. That is a tax I'm willing to pay. However, friction is different. Friction happens when the website creates extra irritation or uncertainty. Examples include hidden shipping costs, unclear return policies, money missing trust signals, or confusing CTAs. When friction becomes too high, the customer may leave without taking action. The third concept is social proof and peace of mind. Social proof means customers feel more confident when they see that other people have bought from and trusted the brand. This can be shown through reviews, ratings, testimonials, customer photos, or brand selling labels. Peace of mind is about reducing purchase anxiety. For an online coffee shop, customers may worry about freshness, payment safety, delivery timing, or whether the product is worth buying. If the website answers these concerns early, customers are more likely to feel safe continuing. The first concept is attention hierarchy and CTA clarity. A website should guide the user attention in a clear order. Users should quickly understand what the brand offers, why it matters, and what they should do next. A CTA or call to action is important because it tells users what action to take, such as order now, add to cart, or book a table. However, if there are too many CTAs competing at the same time, users may feel insecure and delay their actions. Now, I will move on to the first main friction. The first friction is weak trust signals and unclear shipping information. In my Spring 1 audit, I found that the WIS Coffee website has a warm and friendly brand feel, but it does not provide enough visible reassurance for customers who are buying online. For example, the website does not clearly show customer reviews, star ratings, testimonials, user-generated photos, or most popular labels. This weakens social proof because customers do not have enough evidence that other buyers have tried and trusted the brand. This is important because coffee is a sensory product. When customers buy coffee in person, they are able to smell the coffee, see the cafe environment, or ask the staff questions. But when they buy online, they cannot fully experience the product before paying. Because of that, the website needs to work harder to build trust. Product descriptions are useful, but reviews and ratings can make the product feel more believable because they come from other customers, not just the brand. Another issue is that the site does not show enough peace of mind information. For example, I did not see clear messages about secure timeout, return policy, freshness guarantee, delivery protection, or customer support response time. These details may seem small, but they can affect whether customers feel safe enough to buy. If customers cannot find this information easily, they may hesitate. Shipping information is also part of the friction. Since the website sells physical coffee products, customer needs to know the delivery timing, shipping fees, free delivery threshold, or whether self-pickup is available. If this information only appears at the final checkout stage, customers may feel surprised or frustrated. This connects strongly to the tax versus friction. Customers may accept the normal tax of spending money, waiting for delivery, or reading product information. But if they cannot see clear shipping details or trust messages, the buying experience becomes riskier than necessary. At that point, the tax becomes friction. To reduce this friction, my strategy is to add trust and delivery information in the places where customers need reassurance the most. I will add customer ratings, short testimonials, and best-selling labels on the homepage and product page. I will also include simple trust messages near the product and checkout area, such as secure checkout, freshly roasted, and easy returns. For shipping, I will place important delivery details near the Add to Cart button. For example, the page can say ship in to 2 to 3 working days. Free delivery above $50 or self-pickup available. This makes the buying the condition cleaner and clearer before customer reach the checkout stage. This strategy leads to the social proof and peace of mind because it helps customer feel that the brand is reliable. It also links to the itch and scratch because the customer need is not only to buy coffee, the customer also needs to feel confident that the product is fresh, payment is safe, and the delivery process is clear. By adding these details, the website provides a stronger scratch for the customer itch. The second main friction is a cluttered attention hierarchy and unclear CTA path. In my Spring Run audit, I found that the Rich Coffee website has several action options such as order now, book a table, shop, reservations, and coffee club. These options are useful, but the issue is that they compete for attention. Where users are given too many choices at once, they may not know which action is the most important. The hero session also adds to this issue. The phrase build happiness sounds warm and fits the mood of a coffee brand. However, it is quite broad. It does not clearly explain what makes the cafe different or what the user should do next. For example, it does not immediately tell users whether the brand is focusing on freshly roasted beans, specialty coffee, cafe dining, or online ordering. This matters because the first screen of a website is very important. When users land on the main page of the website, this will quickly understand the brand's values and the next step. If the message is too general and there are too many CTAs, users have to think harder. This creates mental effort and it can weaken the customer journey. This connects to the attention hierarchy because the website should guide the user eyes from the main messages to the main action. It also connects to the customer journey and funnel because the website should move users smoothly from interest to action. If the path is unclear, users may still be interested, but they may not click or buy. To reduce this friction, my strategy is to simplify the first screen. I will make the hero headlines more specific and more connected to the cafe value. For example, instead of only using build happiness, the website can test a headline like freshly roasted specialty made daily. This still feels warm, but it can also give customers a clever reason to trust the cafe. I will also use one main CTA above the fold. If the main business goal is online book ordering, then the main CTA should be order coffee now. A second option, such as book a table, can still be included, but it should be less dominant. This allows the website to support the different customer needs without making every action compete equally. This strategy links to the attention hierarchy and CTA clarity because it helps users to understand what to focus on and what to click. It also links to the UX/UI optimization because the website becomes easier to use. A good website should not make users guess, it should guide them clearly from the brand messages to the action. Next, I will explain the two A/B tests that I will use. For A/B test 1, I will test the trust and shipping reassurance. The test is designed to reduce friction 1. Version A will be the current product page. It shows basic product information, price, quantity, and the add to cart button, but it has limited reassurance. This is its controlled version. For the version B, it will be an improved product page with an added trust and delivery details. For example, it can include freshly roasted, secure checkout, shipping to 2 to 3 working days, the customer rating, and a short freshness or return guarantee. These details should be placed close to the Add to Cart button because that is where the customer is deciding whether to continue. The aim of this test is to see whether clever reassurance can reduce hesitation. The key metrics I will look at are the Add to Cart rate, checkout completion rate, and Add to Cart abandonment rate. If version B performs better than version A, it will show that customers feel more confident when trust and shipping information are visible earlier. This supports the idea that social proof and peace of mind can reduce friction and improve conversion. For A/B test 2, I will test the hero messages and CTA clarity. The test is designed to reduce friction too. Our version A will be the current homepage style, using the broader headline, brew happiness and several possible action across the site. Our version B will use a clearer headline such as freshly roasted specialty coffee made daily, with one main CTA button. Order coffee now, book a table can still appear as a secondary option, but should not compete with the main CTA. The aim of this test is to see whether a clearer hero session and stronger CTA can improve user action. The main metric I will track is the click-through rate on the primary CTA. I will also look at the bounce rate and the number of users who move from the homepage to the shop or order page. If version B gets more click and a lower bounce rate, it suggests that a cleaner attention hierarchy helps users understand the offer faster and act with more confidence. These A/B tests are important because digital marketers should not only rely on personal opinions. A/B testing allows the website to compare two versions and use data to decide which website works better. This links to data-driven optimization because the goal is to improve the website based on user behavior and not by guessing. To conclude, my Sprint 1 audit showed that the Rich Coffee website already has some positive points. It has a warm brand tone, basic shopping functions, and product categories that are useful for customers. However, to move closer to a stronger digital experience, the site needs to reduce two key frictions. The first friction is weak trust signals and unclear shipping information. This can be improved by adding reviews, ratings, secure checkout messages, freshness, reassurance, return information, and visible delivery details. The second friction is cluttered attention hierarchy and unclear CTA path. This can be improved by making the hero messages more specific and using only one main CTA. Overall, these strategies connect to the module's concept of itch and scratch, text versus friction, social proof, peace of mind, attention hierarchy, CTA clarity, UX/UI optimization, and customer journey and A/B testing. The main point is that a website should not only look good, it should make customers feel safe, reduce confusion, and guide them clearly towards action. If these improvements are tested properly, the Rich Coffee website can become more trustworthy, easier to use, and better at converting visitors into customers. Thank you.